Alright, so this problem says, given each relation, create a table of values and graph the linear equation. Then identify key features. You can use the table to create a table and then graph the points. Or, since we already know we've been practicing how to graph lines that are in slope-intercept form, we can just use the equation and make the graph. So here, from my equation, we know that our slope is going to be 1, because the slope here is 1. So let's write that down here. And then we know that the y-intercept is going to be -3, because this equation is in y equals mx plus b slope-intercept form. So down here for y-intercept, let's put 0, -3. Now, we know when we're creating a graph given the equation, we're going to plot the y-intercept first. I'm going to go to 0, -3, and I'm going to plot a point. Then my slope is 1. So from that point, I'm going to go up 1, over 1, up 1, over 1, up 1, over 1. Then we'll put some points the other direction. Down 1, left 1, down 1, left 1, down 1, left 1. And then I will use my ruler here to connect these. Remember, it's a line, so we want to put arrows on both ends of it, because it's going to keep going forever in both directions. Alright, for the x-intercept, we can see that the point where our graph, our line crosses the x-axis is right here at 3, 0. And the zeros, remember, the x-coordinate of the x-intercept, we have 3. Alright, then, number 2, y equals -1/2 x. Again, we're in y equals mx plus b, slope-intercept form of a linear equation. You can create the table. You can put values in for x and then figure out what the y value is going to be and then plot all of the points. But we're going to skip that part because we know how to graph a line given an equation. Here, the slope is -1/2, so we'll write that down. And then the y-intercept, you'll notice there's nothing here. When that happens, it's like a +0. So our y-intercept is 0. So we're going to put a point right here. And then we're going to use our slope to figure out the other point. So -1/2. We're going to go down 1 over 2 to the right. Down 1 to the right. Down 1 to the right. Down 1 to the right. Now we'll put some points the other direction. Up 1, left 2. Up 1, left 2. We'll put a couple more. And then we'll use our ruler to connect them. Okay, so here the slope is -1/2. We have this. We know the y-intercept is 0, 0. For our x-intercept, you want to look and see where does the line that we graphed cross the x-axis. And oh look, it's the same spot. The x-intercept is also 0, 0, which means our zeros are 0. And that is, oops, I'm off the screen. That's the final answer.